Hey, what's going on, guys?
Nice.
Yep. So, if you heard that, cars drive by or trucks drive by almost every time here. Alright, so welcome back to another My Hero Academia Season 3 episode review. This is for episode 7, or 45 in total. What a twist! And at the beginning of the episode, really, like right before the intro, it's literally just showing Deku's plan from the last episode on how they had Uraraka and Tsuyu use their quirks and, launch them, and Soji using his quirk to, direct them and all that. So they showed that again, and then, well, the intro. Alright guys, so at the beginning of the episode, we have Kirishima and the rest of Class A, and Monoma from Class B, with Vlad King, who is the teacher of Class 1B, and, his quirk, blood control. So, another clone of Dabi shows up.
Bust in the room.
Yep.
With some heat.
Some
literally.
heat, yes. Some heat. And Vlad uses his quirk blood control to kind of restrain him.
Stuck him to the wall.
Yeah, stuck him to the wall. But then after that, Aizawa showed up with Koda and to let Vlad take care of Koda, while Aizawa goes and runs out again.
After defeating the clone of Dabi.
Yeah, again. And defeating another clone of Dabi. And then after that, we see Deku, Shoto, and Soji land on Mr. Compress again, but this time we see Dabi use his quirk to separate all three of them away, and so
burned Shoji's arms.
Yeah,
3 of them.
And I think he hit Deku too.
I think Deku dodged it. He was getting hot.
Yeah.
He's next to
fire. That too. So then after that, we see that Mr. Compress is, he has some of, he has Bakugo and Tokoyami, and apparently he ended up making decoy
things
out of Shoto's ice.
Yeah.
And what they thought was, what they grabbed out of him while they were landing was both of them, but no, it was Shoto's ice.
He was hiding them inside of his mouth, under his mask.
Yeah. It's a creepy weirdo guy. Alright. But as they were doing that, as like Deku, Shoto, and Shoji were fighting Toga, Dabi, and Twice, all the other villains show up as, Gorogiri, with his warp gate, could show up anywhere. So he shows up, says that it's time to go since, the alarm or whatever went off. So since they have Bakugo and Tokoyami, it's time to go. But right before they make their escape, Aoyama, boy with the naval laser, out of the bushes, shoots his naval laser and hits Mr. Compress in the face and knocks his mask off. And by doing that, he drops both Tokoyami and Bakugo. And while doing so, Soji runs and grabs Tokoyami, and then Shoto goes and tries to grab Bakugo. But as he does that, Dabi grabs Bakugo like an inch away from him, and he makes a statement of, oh, it's sad, Shoto Todoroki or something, and then Shoto falls on the ground. So then, after that, Dabi tells Mr. Compress to release them from their compressed state. So Tokoyami is with Deku and the rest, and Dabi has Bakugo by his neck as they go into the warp gate. And Deku tries to run and save Bakugo, but he told him to stay back. Now, after all of the villains have escaped and everybody has come back to camp and stuff like that, Deku goes over and says that of the 40 students, 15 were unconscious, 11 were injured, and 13 were unharmed, and 1 was missing. So that was from the hero side, but also from the villain side, Muscular, Moonfish, and Mustard were all taken into custody since, well,
they got defeated.
They got defeated and were knocked out as well. So, well, except for Mustard, he was walking.
Yeah, he's just
but
weak.
The other 2 were knocked out, so there's that. Then when it comes back from, actually no, that was before. Before the intermission thing. After that was Deku explaining how many injuries and stuff were there and stuff like that. So then after all of that part, we get back to UA, and all the reporters are outside trying to say, hey, UA, what's going on? Have you reported any of this to, like, the parents and all that of all the injured students and stuff like that? And within UA, we see Nezu, the principal, you know, a little talking rat dude. Mouse guy. I don't know.
4 teachers.
Yeah, 4 teachers. Snipe.
Snipe.
Yeah. All Might and Present Mike. All 4 of them were in a meeting with the principal, Nezu, and they were talking about the situation and what's going on. And then Present Mike, while in the meeting, brought up that there is a UA traitor, and because only the teachers and the Wild Wild Pussycats knew where the training ground was going to be. So they talk about how
one of them in the room could be the traitor.
Yeah, one of them in the room could be the traitor, or any of the other teachers, or a student as well. So that's pretty much what goes on there. But within the meeting, All Might gets a phone call, and you know
it's him talking.
Yeah, his voice is his own ringtone, and Midnight brings that up. So that was kind of funny. After that, while on the phone with the police officer, Sukoyuchi, who knows All Might personally, he tells them that they might have a lead on where the League of Villains hideout is at, because he sent out a detective to find out where they were and got a witness saying that it's a bar. Pretty much, it's just a bar. So then, pretty much after that, we see Bakugo with Shigaraki and Kurogiri and the rest of the Vanguard Action Squad at the League of Villains hideout bar. But then after that, you know, cuts back to the hospital where Deku's at, and well, everyone but Juro and Toro Hakagure, you know, Invisible Girl, they're still unconscious, so they didn't show up to Deku's room.
Momo's still hospitalized.
Yeah, she's in the same hospital. Yeah, she got hit in the head, and she's in the same hospital as Deku. And after that, we see Kirishima and everyone talk to Deku about the situation that's going on, and that since Kirishima and the rest of Class 1A were just standing around and couldn't do anything, he's pissed about it, and he wants to go and save Bakugo himself. But while in doing so, he tells the story of how him and Shoto were at the hospital, and they ended up walking by Momo's room, and they saw All Might and Tsukauchi talking to Momo, and she tells them that she put a tracker on the Nomu that was with the League of Villains with Awase from Class 1B's welding quirk. So Kirishima tells Deku that, and well, Kirishima is trying to get Deku to come along.
His best friend. He's trying to go save his best friend.
Yeah, to come along with Kirishima, to come along with him and Shoto to get Bakugo back. And well, that was pretty much the end of the episode, really, because now that leads up to the rest of the good part of this arc of the missing UA student and possibly the UA trader. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy this anime review. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Lets me know that you guys still want to see more of these, even though I'm still going to post them anyway. Leave some comments on what you guys thought about the episode, and if there are any other animes you want me to review. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. So I know that that was pretty much the outro part, but if you guys do know that I always end up putting the next episode preview at the end of this part. If you don't want to be spoiled, then you can click off now, and if you do, well, enjoy.
Continue watching for the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy the preview then. Bye guys, and see you next time.
Here's the preview! There's still a way to save Kacchan, my friend, from the League of Villains! I can still reach him. I can protect him! Next time, from Ida to Midoriya, go beyond! Plus Ultra!